Hi, Georgia. How are you?
Hi, Amy. I'm good. How are you?
Good. Thank you for joining us today. We're excited to hear straight from you so that our donors and our constituents can hear what's going on with the Canton Palace Theater. So tell us, how are you doing in the world of COVID-19?
I appreciate the opportunity to chat with everybody. Yeah, I know it's been difficult for everybody, and the Palace is in the same boat. It's been extremely difficult for us. For so many years, we have been extremely busy with
Mm.
multiple events during the week and just keep, going and going and flipping the stage from one event to the next. And to see an empty calendar since the middle of March and now
Aw.
through the end of June, it's heartbreaking. It's a sad state, and it's a sad state for everybody. But the entertainment industry has been hit really hard. We were one of the first to close just because of our confined space and indoor space and capacity levels. And I understand that. And from some of the things that I'm reading, we're going to be one of the last things to open. So it's a challenge. It's difficult. It's just different. It's different,
But
just
you've
like it is
come up
for
with some creative ways. I love what I'm seeing out
yeah.
there.
And
The
that's one thing that
marquee and
and that's one thing that we have to do. We have to get creative with some programming to bring in some income, since obviously there's no shows happening and there's no concession income and there's no alcohol income coming in. So you can purchase a message on the marquee for
hmm
50 a day, and it's graduation season. So we've had a lot of graduation announcements, especially for this special class of 2020, since they
yeah.
didn't get all the usual stuff that graduating classes get. We've had a lot of birthday messages up there. It's just a unique space. Instead of it just staying blank, might as well use the space and get the message out. We've also done some online silent films.
Yeah,
Which
I'll stop you there. I was at Basil last night picking up dinner, and there were people across the street taking a picture
Yeah.
of what was on
Oh,
your
that's
site.
awesome.
So,
That's
yeah,
great.
yeah.
Yeah,
But
it's
what
been nice.
else are you doing?
Jay Spencer has been playing the Kilgan organ to silent films like he does normally a couple times a year before our regular movies. But we've been broadcasting them on Facebook Live on the Palace's Facebook page. And he's done 3 films so far, and we've had over 14,000 views of them.
Wow.
So it's amazing. It's amazing. So people
And
really love it.
he's playing along with it. Is
He's
that
playing along with the silent
yeah.
films, and
Okay.
sometimes he does an original score to the silent film. So it's a unique experience. When you see it in the theater, it brings you back to what the theater was like in the late 20s when silent films came out. But you kind of get a little bit of that feel watching from home as well. So it's just another unique programming. We want to keep doing things so people can still feel connected to the palace without not being in the building. We
So
also,
what oh, the concessions to
yeah,
go.
I was
Yeah,
just gonna
is the
say. So
buzz in the
last
office, if you will.
last Friday we started curbside concessions. So you can order online and pick up between 5 and 6:30 on Friday, where we have a silent film, and then go home and eat the palace popcorn and watch Jay play the organ.
Gotta love Palace popcorn.
That's right. That's right.
And Jay.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
he's very, very talented. Our technical director, Chris Lesho, is the one that's there Facebook Living for us. So it's a team effort, and it's been great. It's been a lot of fun to watch them do it.
How was the virtual happy hour for Arts and Cirque?
It was a success. Their
Yeah.
goal was $30,000. They raised, I believe, right over 33,000. So the one thing about this community is, despite all that's going on, they value the arts, and we appreciate that, because I think people realize it's what makes a community a community. It's what makes things exciting. It's what makes things interesting. There's always something going on. And even now, when we're all kind of still hanging out at home, there's all stuff happening virtually. The museums banded together and they're doing virtual tours. I know
Yeah.
the symphony has done some virtual performances. The art museum has a virtual exhibit. We have our virtual silent film. So we're all teaming together and, like I said, getting creative and staying in the forethought of everybody's thoughts.
Yeah. I know I'll say I've been talking with my friends, like a summer without concerts. I've never had it before. And you know how often I'm at the Palace.
Yeah,
After you
absolutely.
have a concert,
And for
I'm
us,
there.
and for us too, you know, right now we would be right in the middle of dance school season.
Yeah.
So this time of year, it's our busy time, and so we're like programmed to go, 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 and 1,500 people multiple times through the building, and so it's different. It's
Yeah.
just different for everybody. But we're gonna come back, and I know we're gonna come back, and concerts are gonna come back, and they'll be, like I said, a little different to start, but I know we'll get there. We'll get there. We'll be back with 1,500 people in the building,
Yeah.
hopefully, within the year, and some great concerts on stage right in downtown, and we'll go back to how things were.
Yeah.
I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful.
Good. Good. Me too. We need it. We
Yes,
need it as a
absolutely.
community. We need the
Absolutely.
Palace there.
One thing that we're trying to do, and we're working on putting together, because we don't think we're going to be able to open up for movies with a capacity level that we could sustain ourselves having an event in the building. We're looking at setting up a drive-in theater in
Oh, awesome.
in downtown Canton, showing films that we've obtained the rights for. So it'll be fun and unique, and it'll be right in downtown, and it'll be presented by the Palace and some community partners, and we hope we'll
Yeah.
make it a reality for sure.
So what are the details? Where is it? How much is it?
It would be in the Rankard parking lot. So the cars would be facing down towards the alley, the Piedmont Alley, right there. The screen would be
Oh,
there. We can accommodate right around 60 cars, because there are some physical distancing rules in place for drive-ins as well. Um,
mm-hmm.
we're thinking between $15 and $20 per car, that you could buy your tickets online in advance, and then we would also offer concessions online to pre-purchase those. And so we're trying to keep a contactless service, just for everybody's safety. Friday nights would be a family movie along the lines of the films that we normally do for our summer kids movie series, which we've done for about 18 years now. And then Saturday night would be other cult classic films. So it's a unique experience. The equipment is, just because of how much space it is and the size, we're looking at about $1,200 per movie for equipment,
Mm-hmm.
plus some of the other expenses, advertising, obviously. We need
Yeah.
to have security. We need to have some porta potties there, the rights to the films, obviously. So there's some expense, but it's a unique experience. And like I said, our community is very generous and very supportive. So we're hopeful to have everything wrapped up and make an announcement by next Friday.
Oh, fun. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be well received. People
Yeah.
are dying to do something,
Right, right. And
you know.
we go to the drive-in a couple times a year in the summer, and we love it. It's a unique experience, and being able to do that in downtown for sure hasn't happened. So we're
Yeah.
happy to, get creative and make it happen for everybody.
So when you said the Ranker parking lot, I was imagining putting a sheet up on the building.
Yeah.
It doesn't work like that.
No, it wouldn't work that way, because we need to figure out the sound. But the company's
Yeah.
local. Funflix, they're Canton based. They're McKinley High School graduates. So they've been really great to us and helping us with the cost. But they have a frequency, so you'll be able to listen to the movie in your car, and not have to worry about putting the windows down and speakers and everything like that. So it'll be
Yeah.
pretty cool. Yeah,
Oh, can't
it'll be
wait.
fun. It'll be fun.
I'll definitely be a part of that. Um, to end this, Georgia, I know we've talked about, challenges and kind of negative. I'd like to ask, has there been anything positive that has come out of this time for the Palace? Um,
First and foremost, all of our staff and board members and volunteers are healthy. None of them have been affected by the virus itself. So that I'm thankful for that.
Yeah, very good point.
Yeah. And, on the business end of it, there's a lot of support. I've said it before and I've said it a couple of times already. Um, the repository and Dan Kane, we chatted and he's like, I really need to get this out. So the article that was in the paper last week, it really, I think, told our story. So I think the positive feedback from that, and I think people understand. I mean, it's a universal issue that's going on right now, and the arts for sure, and indoor facilities, not just the Palace, the Civic Center, and the Hall of Fame, and just a lot of these landmark facilities in our community are closed. They're dark right now. So that's it's hard, but we've capitalized on the time. Our tech crew has refinished the stage and they've repainted the stage, repainted the back wall. We've done some improvements in the building because we have the time. Our staff has been able to continue to be fully paid.
Yeah, that's great.
We did receive some, SBA support in that. So we're keeping everybody around because it's a great team that we have at the Palace. It's the best team I've ever worked with. It'll be 13 years in July since I started at the Palace, and we had our ups and downs, and we're definitely on an upward swing for the last 4 or 5 years, and
for sure,
yeah, and we'll get there. We'll get back to that, and I'm very hopeful, and so is the staff, and so is the board. We're just getting very creative right now and doing things until we can get back to doing what we do best.
Yeah. Well, if there's any industry to be creative, it's the arts
Absolutely.
industry, right? So proud of you guys, and thank you so much for your time today and telling us how the Palace is, how you are and your staff. We'll look to talk to you in a few weeks.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much, Amy. My best to everybody.
Yes, thank you.
Take care.